Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of my ability.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Donald Trump delivered on a promise to TikTok users on Monday, for now at least. Amid a pile of executive orders signed following his inauguration as US President, there was one delaying a ban on the video app, though that does not commit Trump to dropping the ban altogether.
Just gave me the right to sell it or close it.
The order delays a ban by 75 days. It also marks the latest twist in Trump's complex relationship with TikTok. During his first term as president, he tried unsuccessfully to ban it, over concerns it was sharing users' data with China. However, he has reversed that position in recent months, crediting TikTok with a positive role in his successful election bid. At a party in Washington the night before his inauguration, conservative content creators were already celebrating the app's reprieve. Bryce Hall was among the partygoers.
I think originally he was against it. Now he understands the power of Gen Z. Gen Z is our future. So, yeah, I think he likes TikTok. I think he understands the importance.
TikTok had stopped working in the US on Saturday ahead of the ban coming into effect, but the company was restoring service by Sunday evening in anticipation of Trump's move.
Oh, welcome back. Oh, I know that's right.
Now he has floated the possibility of a deal with Beijing, saying the US should get to own a half share in the app.
The US should be entitled to get half of TikTok. And congratulations, TikTok has a good partner.
Trump even linked the idea to his trade policies, saying China could be hit with tariffs if it refused to do a deal on TikTok.
Many Gazans displaced by war returned to their hometowns on Monday, only to find everything demolished. In central Gaza's Al Bureij, this man said the area looked like it was hit by a devastating earthquake. And it's even worse in North Gaza, another man said. After a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas took effect on Sunday, attention now shifts to the rebuilding of the coastal enclave. A United Nations damage assessment released this month estimated that 50 million tons of rubble have been left in the aftermath of Israel's bombardment. That could take 21 years to clear and cost up to $1.2 billion. Some of the debris is also believed to be contaminated with asbestos. Meanwhile, a grow in the flow of aid has come as great relief for Gazans who have been battling hunger and the winter cold. Desperate residents were seen rushing towards trucks carrying food and fuel from across the Rafah border on Monday. 600 truckloads of aid are now allowed into Gaza every day of the initial 6-week ceasefire. Half of the aid trucks will be delivered to the north, where experts have warned famine is imminent. After 15 months of war, many are just happy for some quiet. This mother of 9 described her family's first night of feeling at ease without the constant sounds of bombing and ambulance sirens. But the heaviness of war still weighs on her. There will be scars because we lost so many of our beloved ones, she said. There will be as much sadness and pain as there is joy.
بنتي الكبيرة الدكتورة حبيبتي حبيبتي خلاص خلاص ماما خلاص الحمد لله اللي ربي.
Thank God he reunited me with them, and hopefully he will reunite us with their father, and joy spreads in the houses of all prisoners. We received news of the deal by chance. We heard about it, but we were not sure. The girls started to prepare themselves, thinking that we wanted to be ready, even if we might not get released. Then we were visited by the deputy of the head of the prison, and he told us to get ready in 10 minutes, and that some of us would be released. He was never nice to us, none of them were, but he tried to show some humanity at that point.
I think nothing will change after Trump's inauguration. We could look back at how everything has been since 2014. The fighting just calmed down in some time. I think the same will happen now after the full-scale invasion. I think that Trump won't help in this situation.
I don't think so. Ukrainians will stop the war. Trump couldn't do it.
I think that he could help, but it won't be quick, and it is not a fact that it would be in our favor. I can't say anything about it. At the front line, everything is terrible.
Dozens of supporters of South Korea's impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol were facing charges on Monday after storming a court building. Protesters, some blasting lines of police with fire extinguishers or wielding broken barricades, rampaged through the Seoul Western District Court on Sunday. That was after a court ruling that allowed for Yoon to be formally processed for detention, including having his mugshot taken, part of a criminal investigation into whether he committed insurrection. Last week, Yoon became the first South Korean president to be arrested. That was over his short-lived martial law declaration. Out of 90 people who were detained after the clashes, Yonhap news agency reported that police plan to keep 66 in custody on charges of trespass, obstruction of official duty, and assaulting police officers. South Korea's acting justice minister said other offenders were still being identified. Authorities said security was being beefed up at the Seoul detention center where Yoon is being detained, and at the Constitutional Court where an impeachment trial is being held. Separately on Monday, Yoon refused to appear for questioning at the Corruption Investigation Office for High-Ranking Officials, or CIO, which is leading the criminal probe. He has repeatedly refused to cooperate, with his lawyers arguing that his arrest and the warrant issued for his detention are illegal, and that the CIO has no legal authority to conduct the investigation. Speaking through his lawyers, Yoon said he found Sunday's rampage shocking and unfortunate, and called on people to express their opinions peacefully. But he also said that he understood many were feeling rage and unfairness, and asked the police to take a tolerant position.